Welcome back to CodyCrafted. Today, we wrap the high school sport truck. This is episode 5. There's a brief interview with the customer, kind of talking about the scope of work and the background on the project. And then, we head to PRT Performance and see our buddy Steve on the Dyno. Check it out. We hope you enjoy. Rowan, roll the intro. What do you think?
Click that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you would like more content, follow social media at CodyCrafted on Instagram.
Okay, so just dropped off the little high school sport truck with our customer, and we have very happy campers. This is the first real winter weather we've had in Fort Worth. It's the first week of February, and it's like 40 degrees and rain, and this is not fun. It sucks. It's not a good time to drive a little sport truck with your customers. So I'm going to sign off. I'm going to call it a day and head home. But the high school sport truck, to be continued. We gotta do gears, and we gotta go to the dyno, and maybe we'll go to the drag strip. That'll be fun. Welcome to episode 5 of the High School Sport Truck. Today, our high school sport truck is in the shop for its first oil change after sending it home. Customers put about 500 miles on it. We also added a Volant cold air intake. But I just want to touch base real quick, introduce everybody to Adam. Adam is the guy who facilitated this project for his son, Addison. And so Addison's been driving the truck and running back and forth to high school things, going to baseball practice and, the Sadie Hawkins dance or whatever else. And on Tuesday, we have an appointment at the Dyno. So we will see you guys after this. But before we get there, just a couple initial impressions from you on how things have turned out.
Totally impressed, yeah. Basically everything you said it'd be, kind of turned out, and so my son loves it.
Yeah? Yeah. Excellent. Things that we really wanted to touch on were, of course, the handling, the braking, adding a little bit of power within reason, as much power as we can within reason, and of course long-term reliability, because the truck had already kind of gone kaput essentially before you guys got it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right, so Adam, what kind of numbers are we thinking on the dyno? What are you expecting?
Man, I don't know. I don't have a clue, honestly.
Okay. So for the folks at home, typically with an automatic transmission, you'd be looking at about 18% drivetrain loss. So this thing originally made 200. So therefore, you're looking at about 30 horsepower loss. So it should have put down about 165 stock. If we can add 18% power and get this thing over what it was rated factory at the flywheel, I think I'm going to be pretty happy. So 250 at the wheels I would be ecstatic if we could get to 250 at the wheels. Yeah. But really, for me, I think anything notably over 200 at the ground. I think for what our goals are,
for sure,
for a nice driving, running, rides well, gets around town, keeps you out of trouble truck,
Yeah.
man, I think we're
For a new driver.
Yeah, for a relatively new driver, I think we're in pretty good shape. So next goals after that, maybe we'll hit the track before we do gears. I would kind of like to maybe go do a track night with the customers. So if any of you guys want to meet us out at Ennis for a test and tune night here in the spring, and then we'll have some backup numbers when we do the gears.
Okay.
Because I think we're going to go from, this truck's got 342s in it from the factory. I think we'll probably make the big swing all the way to 410.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, from here we go to the dyno. For you, it's like 30 seconds. For us, it's 4 days.
Yeah.
So we'll see you there. Welcome back to CodyCrafted. Today is a special road trip episode. We are here at PRT Performance with our good buddy Steve Kahn, and we are here with the high school sport truck and Adam. And ladies and gentlemen, it's dyno day. Bow now!
5.3, right?
No, it's a 4.3.
Oh, it's 4.3.
It's a V6, yeah. Fuel and timing.
Still.
Yeah, and knock sensor sensitivity, just to keep it from whatever. So, yeah. He's putting some more timing in it.
Yeah, you gotta do it slow.
Yeah, baby steps.
Baby
Yep.
steps.
Yeah, you don't want to go.
No. Then
You
can't
go
come
full
back.
Ricky Bobby, you'll hear. Tick, 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 tick. Well, and the knock sensor will sense detonation, and it'll start pulling timing. And timing is, you'll gain more power from timing than you will from fuel. So.
Make sure the truck is. Clean up a little bit better.
Still making a little more right in here. Blue line is torque. But see, the main thing is, look how much we picked up right here out above 4,500. You know, it was falling off at 46 before, and now it's carrying out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're looking at these incremental gains that have come in through here. Not so much the peak number, but like, look at all this fatness that we've added through here. Because that's
You're still making power past these higher RPMs.
exactly where it was starting to taper off at 46. and now we're making power out to 53 before it really starts. I mean, we're stopping at 55-ish, 54, so it's revving on out. Got a good little, we're definitely picking up power under the curve for sure. There you go. There you go. That's a little more like it. Yeah. Yeah. It's a heavy truck with heavy wheels. It gives us some kind of point. You got room for me?
I think so.
Feels a little snappier, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do that before. That's better. Sounds better too, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't rattle on the top end like it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 1.2 is there when you got the wood on it. Yeah.
Big difference.
Big difference?
Big difference.
Big difference.
Big difference.
That's what I like to
This
hear.
I can get behind.
Yeah.
This I can get behind.
I told you the tuning makes all the difference, man.
Yeah, he'll absolutely love this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all he needs right there.
Yep. Yep. It's enough to keep him out of too much trouble.
That's it. He gets a little older, saves up his own damn
Just a
money.
little time. Need a little time under his belt.
Yeah.
All right, customer's happy. That's the number one priority. Nothing blew up, and our customer is digging it. So let's do a little drive-by. Let's see how this goes. It's fantastic. Love me some Dyno Day. Steve, appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, man.
Always a pleasure. All right, thanks for joining us on our field trip. As you can tell from the dyno graphs, right in that 2,800 RPM range, right in the meat of the torque, we picked up a substantial gain there. And then from 4,500 to 5,500, substantial gains there. We can tell that our cam and our cylinder head porting definitely help this motor breathe. The big restriction on those is definitely in that cam area. The factory cam is itty bitty, and now that we got a little bit of bump stick in it, she can sing on the top end. I also noticed in the tuning and in our test drives that high RPM rattle that we designed the exhaust around to get away from totally disappeared. The exhaust got rid of the majority of it, but there was still a little bit of that, and after the tune, that was gone. So Our fuel and air mixtures are spot on. Our drivability with the transmission tuning is like perfect. And the thing is so much more drivable and so much snappier around town just from the tune alone. So the next time we see the high school sport truck, we're probably going to try to head to the track and see if we can best our simulated track time. And then after that, customer's looking to do a gear swap, but we really don't have a time frame on that. So that is going to be coming in the future. We thank you for joining us. For any business opportunities, reach out to Cody at CodyCrafted.com, and we'll see you on the next one.